Parents, when did your child's partner win you over? I was convinced no one would ever be good enough for my daughter. I know every parent says that, but I really meant it. She was smart, ambitious, and stubborn in all the right ways. The kind of kid who made color-coded, study schedules for fun, and somehow still had a social life. So when she called during her sophomore year of college and said, "Mom, I want you to meet someone," my first thought was, absolutely not. A few weeks later, she brought him home. His name was Ryan, and within 5 minutes, I was already preparing reasons to dislike him. He showed up wearing a wrinkled flannel shirt, sneakers that looked like they'd survived a natural disaster, and he somehow managed to call me ma'am and dude in the same conversation. My daughter looked completely smitten. I was not. Ryan was friendly enough. Too friendly, honestly. He tried helping with dishes. He offered to carry groceries. He laughed at my terrible jokes. The more he tried, the more suspicious I became. Nobody is that nice, I thought. For months, I kept him at arm's length. Whenever he came over, I'd be polite but distant. Short answers. Forced smiles. No encouragement whatsoever. If he noticed, he never showed it. He kept showing up. Kept treating me kindly. Kept acting like eventually I'd come around. Then one Saturday, everything changed. My daughter had gone shopping with friends, and my husband was away for a work conference. I was home alone when my basement flooded. Not a little leak. A disaster. Water everywhere. Boxes floating. Storage bins tipping over. I was standing ankle deep in water, trying not to panic when I heard someone knock. It was Ryan. He had come by to drop something off for my daughter. The second he saw my face, he asked what happened. I told him he didn't need to get involved. He ignored me completely. Within 20 minutes, he was at the hardware store buying supplies. Within an hour, he had recruited 2 friends. The 3 of them spent the entire day hauling ruined boxes, moving furniture, vacuuming water, and helping me salvage family photos I'd had since my daughter was a baby. I kept telling him to go home. He kept saying, "We're almost done." 8 hours later, the basement finally looked normal again. I felt guilty, embarrassed, grateful. So I ordered pizza for everyone. As we sat on the floor eating, one of his friends started teasing him. "Tell her." Ryan immediately shook his head. "Tell me what?" I asked. His friend laughed. "He's been carrying that photo around for months." Ryan looked horrified. "What photo?" His friend pulled out his phone. It was a picture of my daughter and me from her college move-in day. I recognized it instantly. Apparently, my daughter had posted it online. In the photo, I was crying while pretending I wasn't. Ryan smiled and rubbed the back of his neck. "She misses you all the time," he said quietly. "Whenever she's having a rough week, she looks at that picture." I didn't know what to say. Then he added something that completely caught me off guard. "The thing I love most about her is how much she loves her family. Not her grades, not her looks, not her accomplishments, her heart." That was the moment, not the flooded basement, not the hours of free labor, not even the fact that he showed up when nobody asked him to. It was hearing the way he talked about my daughter when he thought he had nothing to gain from it. For the first time, I saw what she saw. A few years later, I stood in the front row at their wedding. Right before the ceremony started, Ryan walked over and asked if I was nervous. I laughed and told him I was. He smiled and said, "Don't worry, I'll take good care of her." And for once, I believed someone when they said it, because the day he won me over wasn't the day he helped save my basement. It was the day I realized he wasn't trying to take my daughter away from our family.